What is up, people? What is up? What is up? We're just getting started. We are just getting started. Let me just make sure everything looks good. We are reacting to this song. And hopefully, YouTube doesn't take it down. Because last time I did something like this, YouTube looked at it and said, nah. They said, nah. So we're gonna react to this. It's appearing in an hour, and I decided to stream early because I wanted to just talk about a few things first. Hold on. So let me make sure this is up. And in order for this to be live, we're gonna probably have to pause it a lot. So, and then once I finish it, I'll clip it from the stream whenever the stream goes up, I think. But, hopefully everything goes good. Let me make sure the desktop audio is good. I'll lower it a little bit, because I think it's still a bit much. But, yeah, we're gonna react to this video. I've been waiting. We knew, I say we, but I knew that there's gonna be a Hopsin song, like months ago. We're just, my video that this 24-hour stream is still not up. And I've been trying to figure out why. I don't know if it's because it is 24 hours, but it should be up. I don't know why the VOD is up. Like, let me search on YouTube if there's a... Yeah, there are VODs that are up that have 24 hours on them. There's a VOD of a 24-hour timer or countdown. And so, I don't know why. Yeah, this whole thing is up. So, I don't know why my video isn't up. But, yeah. So, yeah, there's 6,000 people waiting. 53,000 likes on this video already. That's insane. That is insane. And everyone in the comments are spamming, and all that. So, we're just gonna chill. The mixtape drops in 2 weeks. I think it's, what, the 28th? Let me just double check NF's Twitter. But, yeah, I'm excited for this song. Let me see, hold on a second. I thought I just saw something. No. Let me make sure this, yeah, that's muted. Wow, so it's insane that the last song was like a month ago. Like, it's almost a month ago. Oh, March 26th. So yeah, that's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks on Friday. But it's insane that it's been almost a month since the last song. It feels like it was just like last week. But I don't know why my video hasn't been uploaded yet. But yeah, we're gonna react to this song. We got 59 minutes. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably going to right around like the 20-minute mark. Maybe I'll restream. Maybe no, around maybe the 10-minute mark. I'll restream so that way it's easier for it to clip. Because right now it's not that people like if it's an hour, people aren't gonna watch it. So I'm probably just gonna restream it around like when it says premiering in 10 minutes. I'll probably restart the stream. But yeah, I'm excited. His he's got a track with what? Tech 9 coming out. So is that? Let me double check that. I don't know if that's true or not. Double check that. Yeah, with Tech 9, and that's crazy because a lot of people like the mixture between Hopsin and Tech 9, and the fact that they're on a track, not a track, but on a record, because NF doesn't do a lot of features, if people don't know that. It's the features that he does have are usually for vocals, and it's cool to see him actually have features, because his last, I guess, feature, I would say, would be Futuristic. And that song is good. The video was insane. I like the video. What was the song name with Futuristic? I know how the song goes, but I don't know the song name. What was the song name? Epiphany. Epiphany with Futuristic and NF. That was a good one. Epiphany. That was like, and then and we knew that there was gonna be a video for this because Hopsin posted about it like months ago that they were like something with the video in this weather. So we knew there was a video coming. We just didn't know what it was for. I think people knew it was going to be a video, but we didn't know whether it was for Hopsin or for NF. And it would be cool because Hopsin's supposed to have an album coming out soon. So, and I say soon, but who knows? It's been, I think, almost, I'd say, 8 months since he announced he was gonna drop an album, but he hasn't yet, so I'm very unsure. But I think we'll get it in like 2-3 months. We know Tech 9's dropping an album soon. His Tech 9's album will probably come out next month, late next month. That's usually when he drops, like around April or May. Because Tech 9 throughout the end of the year does like a lot of, throughout the rest of the year does a lot of like advertising sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm excited for this song. Token, he's supposed to be dropping an album, but again, don't know the date. He's been kind of quiet since his last song. I think his last song was 30 People. That song, it was a good song, but he is announcing an album, and that's like, all these artists, why do they announce albums and never drop them? Like, it's kind of annoying because all these artists, they say, yeah, I got an album coming, but then it's never dropped. Like J. Cole, the drop off, or no, the fall off. Where is that? Drake, the Certified Lover Boy, Drake, where's that album? That album was supposed to come out in January, and then February, and now it's not even out. Everyone's pulling a Kanye right now. It's so annoying. Like, I keep thinking we're gonna have a good year in music, but we're 3 months into the year. two and a half. If the way we look at it, 2.5 months in, it's not looking so good. The only thing we have so far is this NF records. What's it? Mixtape. That's the only thing we have so far. I think going for us so far for this year. We don't have any good music coming out so far. I know Conway the Machine, people from Griselda is supposed to drop music. I think Billie Eilish is dropping music this year, or an album, because I know Billie Eilish said all last year she was working on music during quarantine. I don't think Eminem is dropping an album this year. I would be honestly surprised if Eminem dropped an album, because he had just dropped Side B, so I don't think we're gonna get new Eminem music this year. Maybe features, but not an album. Who else? 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne supposed to drop an album. That's supposed to. Lil Wayne's supposed to drop an album this year. Who else is supposed to drop music? I have a whole list of artists that's supposed to drop music. Where they haven't though. I know Kendrick Lamar is dropping an album this year, but he hasn't announced it, so I wonder if they're gonna take the route of just dropping it with no promotion, like what Eminem has done. Because I think we know if Kendrick Lamar just drops an album, it'll skyrocket. It'll probably sell 1 million in the first week. It'll probably, people have been craving Kendrick Lamar music. And so if he just drops an album without any promotion, I think it would sell 1 million sales in a week. I'm seeing there's a few people here, so what's up everyone? How you doing? We're just waiting for this song to, come out. I'm a big NF fan. I like NF. I like his style of music, not so much I don't know. It's like the way NF does his music is pretty interesting and neat. But yeah. So I'm just waiting for this. Just talking about some music stuff. I don't think Taylor Swift is dropping music because she dropped 2 albums last year, which is holy shit. And then I think she's re-recording her music also, so I don't think she'll be dropping this year. Ariana Grande might drop near December, but I don't think so, because she had just dropped Positions, and when did she drop Positions? She just dropped the deluxe version of Positions, so I don't think we're gonna get another album from her this year. Maybe a new song at the end of the year. Who else? But if anyone else wants to, talk about some music artists, feel free to bring up the artist name, because I like to learn about artists. Hold on. But yeah, I like to learn about artists and what their music is, because I run a music website. So running a music website honestly helps me learn about artists. Like, with the way hold on. But yeah, feel free to bring up artists. I know Wu-Tang Clan, I don't think they're gonna drop an album in a long time because of the way things apparently left off with all of them. Because their last album was 2017? And that would be 4 years now. So, trying to think who else probably drop an album this year. So we got Lil Wayne, the Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. Oh, that's gonna be so nice to listen to. It comes out, I think, in a month or two. I listened to the song, the single that they released. It was so good. I liked it. Like the whole vibe of, I love Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars, such a nice voice. I'd say that the album 24 Karat Gold that he did, the album wasn't that good, but there were some good songs on there. Other than that, like his other album was the Do Woo Hooligans or whatever. That whole album was a banger. It's a classic, I would say. Um, we know Big Sean isn't dropping because he had dropped an album last year. I don't think he's dropping again this year. Royce the 5'9", I don't know if he's gonna drop. He dropped early last year, like in February. So I don't think Royce the 5'9" is gonna drop again. You know who drops a lot of music? Khan. Kaan. He drops, I think, like, he dropped like 4 albums / mixtapes last year. It's insane. I don't know if that's a good thing or that's, it depends on like your level of how good you are, because I mean there was either is it Soulja Boy or Gucci Mane, they dropped like ton of music back in the day, like 2008 2009, dropping mixtapes every month. And it's like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It depends on what you're craving, I guess. If you're craving that much music, then it's good, but it also accounts into your discography. And when people look at your discography and your sales, and they'd be like, well, I mean, as Eminem once put it, if you sold 1 million records, Uzi might drop this year. Yeah, Uzi. People have been waiting for Uzi to drop though. It's like saying Travis Scott. Like, Travis Scott's supposed to be dropping music. Where is that? Like it's insane. So many artists that don't drop music. It's so annoying. It's like, I could name J. Cole. Where was his album? Drake? Where is his I know Drake just dropped music, but I'm just saying in terms of albums, he said it's coming out January, and then it got pushed to February because he was in the hospital, and we're past February, we're into March. Where the hell is it? So it's just so bad. So we got Drake, we got J. Cole, Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz, they were supposed to drop last year. College Grove 2, that never dropped. There was no word or information that they dropped about it. Also, Cardi is coming out with a Whole Lotta Red Deluxe. Feel like that's kind of late. When did they drop Whole Lotta Red? Around December? No, I guess that's not late. But still, yeah, he dropped it in December 25th. It's not that late to have a deluxe, but it just seems weird. Then again, Eminem's Side B wasn't until like 9 months later, so. But I don't know. It's just a lot of artists that aren't, like, ASAP Rocky, for example. Whole lot of trash. Yeah, pretty much. I did not like Whole Lotta Red at all. ASAP Rocky was supposed to drop last year. He never did. Because ASAP Rocky drops every 2 years or something. Some shit like that. Every 2 years. And he didn't drop last year. And there's been no information on ASAP Rocky's album All Smiles. That's been on his Wikipedia discography for like the past 8 months, but no new information on it. So it's just insane. Um, Post Malone, where is his album? Post Malone said his album was done last year. Like last year, he said his album was done. Where is it? It's so annoying, and I understand there's different issues people might run into, like clearing samples and like other stuff, but come on. Kendrick, yeah, I think Kendrick's, I'm pretty sure Kendrick's gonna drop this year, but I don't know when. But it would be, I like I said before, I think if he the dip so I think if he doesn't announce he's dropping and he just drops the album out of like random, sort of like what Eminem has done, I think Kendrick will sell 1 million in the first week. I really think he would sell 1 million in the first week. Jay Z, we know about, bruh. Jay Z, he's he's been like sort of retired. Like we know Jay Z. Jay Z's got a ton of other ventures like that he takes care of. Like I don't think Jay Z is gonna be dropping a lot of music for a while. What's that say? Bro, J. Cole cockblocked us with dropping the album, but 2 songs from his album, but then not releasing it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought J. Cole was dropping last year in the fall, because the fall, like something about the fall, or the winter or something, never happened. Where, like, it would be nice if they could communicate with the people, because it would be like it would be cool to know what's up, Rashid. It would be cool to know what J. Cole, like what the issue is. Like if J. Cole just says trust me, it's coming out, like I would be fine with that. But it's like it's weird. It's like at least Kendrick hasn't promised anything. That's the issue. It's like when they make promises. I I hope when Kanye drops, it better pop off. Hey, if Kanye drops, bro, that shit gonna be insane. You know what? You know that song he did about Taylor Swift? He about to do the same thing with. He about to do the same thing with Kim Kardashian. That shit gonna pop off. But Kanye's going through a lot lately, so I don't think Kanye's gonna drop music this year. Cause he's got a divorce that he's going through, so I don't think he's gonna drop music. Like if Kanye drops music before J. Cole, like more songs than J. Cole, I'd be surprised. But I'm just saying Kendrick. If Kendrick drops out of the blue, he'll sell 1 million. I think if he announces it beforehand, like does some pre-advertising, I don't think it'll sell that much. Like it'll sell a lot, but not as much as if he had just dropped it out of random. Because I mean, look at even with Drake though, I don't know why Drake has like, the thing is like if these was a Scary Hours too, like those songs I don't think will be on the album. And if it because I don't think the first Scary Hours, those songs were on any album. But Drake was supposed to drop an album and he hasn't. So the one thing I wish like artists did before they announced the music, like I wish they announced, like had everything set up in line for everything perfect before they announced it, because it's like make sure you get your clearance samples like set up, like get your samples cleared and all that, make sure everything's like, so that like as soon as it drops or like as soon as it's ready, you can start advertising for it if you want to. That I think we're gonna see a lot more now, like what Eminem does. because the numbers that Eminem, and this is why I'm an Eminem fan, is because of how the longevity that Eminem has stayed around. Like his numbers still beat everyone's, and I mean except Drake. Drake's numbers are insane, but for Eminem, Drake's been in the game for what, 20 years? Eminem's been in the game for like 30 years. So that's just insane to think about, like how long someone's been doing music and still pulling off the numbers. And then another like, yeah, it's been what? Let me look it up. And if Eminem gets his numbers updated, it's over. Cause I'm sure Eminem will have another diamond album. Cause one of them's almost 3 times diamond. Right? It's two times diamond right now, I think. Eminem's been doing this since 1988. 1988. That's over 30 years. What's that, 33 years? That's insane. 33 years and to still be doing numbers. And he's only 48. The thing is, though, a lot of people tell him to retire. Tech 9 is the same age. Tech 9 is the same age. But it's just, people just hate him. Let me see here. No, he has two. I thought it was 3 times platinum or diamond. No, it's Marshall Mathers LP and the Eminem Show are both diamond. But worldwide, the Eminem Show has sold 27 million. That was updated in 2013. If that was updated now, it'd be 30 million. But Music to Be Murdered By sold 2.1 million. Revival sold 3 million worldwide. These numbers, like, he doesn't get his numbers updated because he doesn't care. So it's just one of those things, like, if Eminem cared, like, a lot of fans do care, so it's just like one of those things, like, I hope once Eminem's time goes, like, the RIAA updates his numbers, because it's just unfortunate. Because I don't think he updates them because he doesn't need to prove any more points of his longevity. So it's just insane. Because some of these albums, I bet in 10 years, some of these albums will be sold 50 million worldwide. There's no rapper that has sold 27 million worldwide, I don't think. Maybe Drake. But, yeah. Let me look up Drake's numbers, actually. But yeah, we got 36 minutes till this song drops. So like I said, I'm gonna, to make it easier for, I think, everyone, I'm gonna restream so that, Drake's only 34. Holy shit. Yes, let me try and see. Drake's streams on Spotify, they're insane. I was looking at some of them. He has songs that have almost 2 billion streams. Okay, so the Wikipedia says now Certified Lover Boy will come out in April 2021. Where let me see where it says April. It's got a source on it on Wikipedia. Let me see what the source says here. But this tweet says January from OVO, but, 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 Because if we know it's not March, it's got to be April. And then next month, it'll be like, if we know it's not April, we know it's going to be June. Like, bruh, what? Yeah, Drake's albums, his albums don't even do the numbers at all compared to Eminem. The thing is though, like with Drake, his singles that he releases does a lot more than uh the albums. So it's just one of those things like, I don't know. Yeah, Scary Hours 2 was released March 5th, and it's almost a week later, so it's insane. And then, so Drake hasn't had an Scorpion. When did Scorpion come out? Did this have the songs from Scary Hours on there? God's Plan and Diplo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Scorpion had both those songs. Wait, yeah, God's Plan's on there. Nice for what? And I feel yeah, so. But I don't know. We got 33 minutes left. I am excited. But like the numbers that Eminem does is just insane. Like even selling Revival sold 3 million worldwide. But these numbers are not updated. None of these numbers are updated. The Revival numbers are the US sales numbers are not updated. So it's just insane to think like it says here like if it's not platinum or not by according to the RIAA. Strange. Music to be murdered by isn't even certified platinum, even though it has the numbers for it. But what's everyone's favorite Eminem album? Or yeah, what's everyone's favorite Eminem album? We got 32 minutes. This is gonna be just like the pre-stream, you know. But even to see a compilation album almost have 10 million streams or 10 million sales, it's insane. Curtain Call, The Hits, that compilation album almost has 10 million sales in the US. But that hasn't been updated since 2013. So it's been 7 years. Hard to decide. Yeah. My favorite album, oh man, it's got to be the Marshall Mathers LP2. Because I listened to that album several times on repeat throughout all of high school, pretty much. And that, like, my first year in high school, that was pretty much my whole album that I listened to. And then he took a hiatus for 5 years, pretty much. Which, I mean, I guess it's fine for him. And then he dropped Revival. I liked Revival. It was alright. It'd be at the bottom of my list, though. But, I don't know. It is hard to decide. Because there are albums that he has that are good, but then there are albums that are just a miss. Like I would say, yeah, I'm Kamikaze. I would not really. Is this the first week sales? I don't know, but Kamikaze, I didn't really. I compared to Revival, I didn't really like Kamikaze that much. But I did like the song with Joyner Lucas, and that was pretty much it. These past, I would say, what is it, 4 years, 3 years with Eminem, I would say Music to Be Murdered By is better than anything he's put out. Um, but I don't know. Apparently, his music or his albums are still charting. Like he has like 5 or 6 albums that are still in the charts. So it's insane to think that an album from like 20 years ago can still be charting. I mean, clearly there are albums that do that, but it's insane to think about. Like NF, let me look at NF's numbers because NF, like, since we're waiting, let me talk about NF for a bit. NF numbers, NF is 29 years old. He's 6 foot tall. If people didn't know that. He is 6 foot tall. Let's see what his numbers are. The Search was #1 US. Perception was #1 US. This mixtape might be #1, but I'm not sure how the sales work in terms of mixtapes. But it doesn't have the sales numbers here, but it says here The Search went platinum, Perception went platinum, and I think a platinum is five. No, I think it's 1 million U.S. sales. I think 1 million U.S. sales. I'm not exactly sure. But platinum is pretty good. And to be #1, to have #1 albums, I think that already pretty much decides how good of an artist you are. So, I mean, NF, like, I hope he knows, like, to not go hard on himself if an album doesn't do good, because there are a lot of artists out there that don't have a #1 album, like, on the charts, and they probably never will. Like, people from Tech Strange Music, none of them have a #1 album, and I don't think they ever will. That's the thing. Unless they did, like, did a collaboration album with literally, like, all the Eminem, J. Cole, like, it'd be insane to see that. I don't think so, but that's the one thing I do want to see in my lifetime. It's like, see an album with Kendrick, J. Cole, Eminem, Wu-Tang Clan members, Rakim, Royce da 5'9", 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, like, who else? I'm missing a lot of people. Tech Nine, because we know Tech Nine. Andre 3000, if he ever returns to music. It would just be insane. That album would just be insane, and I've always wondered, like, why don't they? I know everyone wants to do their own thing, but, like, dude, the dynamic of, like, the power of that album would be insane. Joel Ortiz, Black Thought, there's a lot of artists that aren't rappers very much anymore. Like Chance the Rapper. He's not really Chance. I just call him Chance now. He ain't the rapper anymore. Like, who else would I say? Like, Childish Gambino. He dropped an album last year, I think. It didn't really get a lot of recognition, apparently. It's what, 31520, 20, I think the album name was. I heard nothing about it until I had to look it up. So that album was just so weird. But we got 24 minutes left, and there's almost 12,000 people waiting. 57,000 likes now. That's insane. Let me see if YouTube responded to me. No, of course not. I want to know why my stream isn't up from the other day. Because it still says it's processing, but the video has been processing for 5 days now. That you can't, like, that 24-hour stream that I did has been processing for 5 days now. And it says it's not available. I don't know why. That 24-hour stream, if it takes like another few days, I'm gonna have to email YouTube. I tweeted at them. It's so annoying. Like, bruh. And I can't download it either. Even if I did, that download would probably take all day also. But yeah, this weekend I'm gonna stream. I'm probably gonna be streaming, working on the Chrome extension. I haven't done that in a minute, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm busy tomorrow because I got an exam, so I'm busy today because I gotta study for that exam. But this weekend I'm gonna stream, and we'll be working on the Chrome extension pretty much. But yeah. But 12,000 people waiting. Man, I'm excited. I am excited. But yeah, this song with Hopsin. I wonder if a lot of people are wondering, is Hopsin going to curse? I don't think Hopsin's going to curse. I really don't. Because Hopsin has done songs where he doesn't really curse, or like they're like very light songs. But I don't think Hopsin's gonna curse, and if he does, I'll be surprised. I will be surprised. So yeah, I don't know if the stream. All right, hold on.